Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Olivia and this is my channel where I love to talk about all things nail polish. Okay, I could barely get through my intro without laughing because I always usually will tell my husband like, hey, I'm about to film a video, and we talk about what the topic is and everything. I'll say like I'm doing a video about polish pickup or doing something about glitter polishes. Y'all, today I had to tell him that I'm doing a video about an Apple Watch and charger. And I just like, okay, so if you clicked on this video and you're just like, girl, what is the connection between an Apple Watch charger and nail polish? So there's magnetic nail polish that typically you use just like a regular bar magnet or maybe a horseshoe magnet to make various visual effects happen. And over the past year, especially on the Reddit Lacaristas subreddit, there have been many creative people figuring out other types of magnets and magnetic setups that can be used together with magnetic nail polish. And so the latest thing is somebody decided, well, hey, my Apple Watch charger has a magnet in it. So what's gonna happen if I like paint my nails over top of the charger? Okay, I was skeptical, but their nails look real cute, and that's why I'm trying to do it because and I'll put a link in the description to the Reddit post where that person shared their process and their findings. It reminded me a lot of the kind of effect that you get with thermal nail polish, where depending on the length of the free edge of your nail, you will have like one half of your nail be in the cold state color, and the other part that's like more like over the nail bed itself will be in the warm state. But this is with magnetic nail polish, and I have not tested this out at all. I literally just grabbed my charger, came over here, sat down. I don't know how this is going to turn out. The good thing is that this is not the charger I use anymore for my Apple Watch. I use one of those ones where like you can charge it's like a little like thing you can put on your nightstand where different parts flip up and you can charge multiple things at the same time. So dear Apple Watch charger, thank you for your contribution to science. You know, we'll see how this goes. So I always encourage you all to as you're watching these videos, pull out a swatch wheel, pull out some swatch sticks. Today I guess I'm saying pull out your Apple Watch charger. Let's do this. Well, I guess this is good timing because I was getting ready to redo my nails, and because I typically do wear magnetic nail polish over black or some other dark color, this is, since I currently have on dark nail polish, I might as well get some one last little bit of use out of it before I take it off and put on something else. So I've decided to use Holo Taco's Magnetic Taco. I wanted to use something that I knew was reactive and that also would show up well over this dark green that I currently have on. Here's my Apple Watch charger. Y'all, I'm going into this with an open mind. I mean, I am hopeful. I am looking forward to maybe getting a good result out of this, and we'll see. So I guess one of the first questions that I have is going to be like, where exactly do I need to put my finger here? Because like my finger naturally wants to be in the middle there where there's that little dip, but I'm thinking that, well, you know what? I've got multiple fingers, so we're gonna try this out a few different times. So I'm gonna start with putting my finger right in the middle, in the little curved notch here. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, and also I'll say, by the way, in case it wasn't already obvious, the charger is magnetic on its own. You don't need to have this plugged in to do what I'm about to do. Okay, with that being said, here we go. Oh, why is it actually doing it though? Okay, there's like a hair there. Let me get that pulled off. Okay, the hair is gone. Let's get back to where we were. It's doing it. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, and I'll zoom in a bit, it's taking the magnetic, like the silver particles over to the end, like the tip there, which is what I wanted to have happen. I can't believe this is working. I I really am shocked that this is working. Now I know with this still being wet, I could probably move my finger around a little bit, but no, I think I'll keep it there. Okay. Why does that look good though? What? How? I mean, I know how. I just put my finger there. Okay, so that works well. Let's see my other really long free edges here. So let's see if I put test number 2 is me having more of the free edge itself over the middle of the charger. So what I'm doing in this case, based on the length of my nails, is that I have like the pad of my finger kind of resting on the edge of the charger as opposed to being like right in the middle like before. I gotta say, this is probably the strangest thing I've done so far in 2026. We're off to a fantastic start, y'all. Okay, this is interesting. So what I'm seeing here is that in this test, it looks like the magnetic, like the silver part, is going to the bottom of my nail, most likely because that is like around the perimeter, like around the edge of the charger. Okay, because I know sometimes it's like this feeling of, well, if I'm going to be magnetizing something, I want my finger to be centered. But it seems to be the case that if I want this to work, I need to have my free edge. Oh no, I got some on the charger. Okay. I need to have my free edge like hover around the perimeter there. So I'm going to do a third test and see if this will work as well. So like putting my finger in the center of the charger, in this case, because my free edge is long enough to be around the perimeter. Let's see. And then after this, I think I've got one more test I want to do. Yep. Okay. So this is confirming what I thought, which is that whatever is placed around that like edge is going to be where the magnetic particle will go to. But in this case, I'm not seeing it as much. It's like barely there. I think, do I need to put my finger more over there? Let's see. I slid my finger up just a little bit more. Let me clean this up a bit. It's not like I'm wearing this out as a full manicure or anything. Okay. So disregard this one over here. That was a test. Sorry, you cute, you tried, but okay. I like how this turned out. Depending on what kind of magnetic polish you use with this, I could see this kind of technique being used in like a, oh look, I dipped my nails into the snow kind of vibe. Okay. The other test that I wanted to do, so currently my left hand has the nails that are a bit longer, but I did have a recent unfortunate break over here with this one here of my middle finger. So what I've got going on here is really not much of a free edge, but I think I still would want it to have this kind of, this kind of effect on it. So let's see the question is, where would I need to place this finger in order for it to get that same effect? And I think maybe like right here, with the end of the nail being like right at the same positioning of the edge of the magnet. Okay, and also I'm doing this with I'm painting with my left hand, so if this ends up being a hot mess, please don't judge me. Hold up. And not only that, but my body has decided that it wants to start shaking right now. So we'll see. Okay. Yeah, that's how that would go. Okay. I really like this. I'm surprised that I do. I'm moving my finger out a little bit more because I think that it's not, or do I need to move it in? See, that is the one thing with this that is a little bit, not frustrating, but I know would take some trial and error. Just that like you can't really position your fingers and all you have to change the positioning of your finger depending on the length of your free edge if you are wanting to have the same consistent look across nails. Okay, let me do one other thing and see. I also have over here with me, let me zoom out first. I've got another favorite magnetic polish. This is ILMP's Deep Space, and I am going to see how this works if I can't open it. Wait just a second. Okay, I'm back. I had to use, I keep this by my desk or on my desk for those bottles that are really hard to open. So that's a life tip that I'm giving you all in case you also struggle with opening bottles sometimes. So I want to see how this might work as well with a different magnetic polish. Let's say I'm going to use my thumb. Now I'll just say it's really uncomfortable for me to try to hover my thumb like this. That's just not going to work. So what I'm going to do instead will be to pick it up and do that. Oh, y'all, this is okay. I like how this looks, but I know for me, I don't really like having to constantly think about the placement of something. Whereas, when I do a cat eye or a velvet, it can be all the same. So let's see. Okay. Oh, that is nice. That is also, why have I never worn Deep Space over dark green? Okay, that's really pretty. So what we've got going on here is I'm kind of picking it up there. It's sort of there. Sorry, y'all. I'm extra spacey today because this is just, most of these magnetic reviews that I did, like the ones for the glass bead, that at least had some sense of I don't want to say logic, but it made sense to me to review those products. But this, it's just tough because I can't quite seem to figure exactly where I need to place my my nail. Now, what I often do with magnetic polish, I've mentioned before when I do magnetic stuff, I use the DRK Magic Effect on top of this, which I believe is basically a combination of top coat and thinner, which helps the magnetic polish to move around a bit more, or the particles within it to move a bit more. I usually would wait a little bit longer to do this, but I am impatient, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I actually have this older bottle of Magic Effect that it's down to the very last bit there, and this one has picked up a little bit of color from, I think I wore it over a dark purple one time, and it just picked it up. So I'm just going to use this, and let's see if this will help me to more clearly see where the magnetic effect is picking up in this case, because right now I'm kind of seeing it, but not as clearly as I would like. Gonna put some more of the Magic Effect up here. See, I feel like if I could get this figured out, this would be such a cute look to have, but I just can't figure out the rules and the mechanism of this. I mean, that is a nice look. And I am seeing it's okay. What's going on here is not the same as when I use deep space with the velvet magnet. I very rarely will wear deep space velvet tie. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, y'all. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not seeing anything. But when I tilt at the very tip of my nail there, I see the purple that's in there. Okay. This is different from the velvet effect. Yeah, this is, I like that. Okay, I feel so strange about the fact that I just used an Apple Watch charger to get these cute nails, but overall, I'm not mad at it. So I think I've seen enough to have my final verdict here. So let's go ahead and get this wrapped up. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on this. I think I figured out how to do this and how to position it. Like I was saying, as I was doing it, it definitely is something I would need to do a little bit more trial and error with to just get a better sense of the exact placement. But from what I'm seeing, if you do have a longer free edge, you probably do want that to be the part that's hovering over the border of the magnet. And as far as my take on how often do I see myself using this technique, I'd say, I mean, as someone who works from home, and I like doing my nails in a way where, because exhibit A, I'm talking with my hands a lot right now. I like to do my nails in a way where, like, even over video like this, people that I work with can see, like, ooh, Olivia's got cute nails, and that's great. Because I feel like having my nails done in a way that I like, it helps to boost my confidence. It helps to make me feel more put together, more complete and everything. And I do love, for special occasions, being able to have techniques like this in my back pocket. What I'm getting at, though, is that because the overall effect of this is something that, like, I think that it's a little bit more work than it's worth for me personally to do as part of my regular nail polish routine. But you better believe, like, next time I'm going to see some people in person, and if I really want to be like, look at my nails, you know, then this can be one way that I can do that. So to the person who decided, for whatever reason, to do their nails over top of an Apple Watch charger, I commend you. Lacharesis in STEM. Love it. I hope this video was helpful for any of you who also saw that post and were wondering, how could this go? Please let me know in the comments if you have tried this out and how you found that it works for you. Is there something else I should be doing with it to, like, get it to work better? Please let me know. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and redo my nails now, as I was planning to do. I think I'm going to do a magnetic, probably not with the charger though. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.